Hello and welcome back to Longford Woods. Oh no, wait, it was SpeedyNet, of course. Yeah, but we are looking at the station of Longford Woods as this will be our next project. But what have we done last time, in case you didn't see it? Look at this. We have started yet another network because the one big network that we have isn't enough. I want another one, a separate one, which is right now in its infantile stages right over here. But that will change as we are going to connect it to the big mother network, which by now is like... It is almost like an infection of sorts, you know, but then of the good kind, because this is of course what we would like to see, you know, lots of train networks everywhere making profits for us. However, guys, another thing has happened, and I didn't notice it even last time, but let me just have a look at, it doesn't even really matter, let us have a look at, I don't know, where was I looking? Longford over here. By the trees. Do you see these roads? All of a sudden they have invented paint for the roads. Look, there's lines even on the side and also in the center. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think it's just that it recently became 1950, as you can see, and then apparently you get a road upgrade or something. I don't know, but they all look fancy, and it totally escaped my notice till I started recording. Now, another thing that well, kind of escaped my notice and kind of didn't is that last time we got ourselves a new airplane available, and as it stands we currently have quite a few airplanes, well 6 to be exact, in service, and at the moment if we take a look over here at Chinford's grocer shop, yeah, we have quite a few passengers over there, and I believe that the destination for these passengers is... It isn't even far, I know that much. The question is, where is it exactly there? I believe they go across the water? I don't know, somewhere over here. It seems way too far out already. Hold on a second, now we need to have a look at where these planes actually do fly towards. I mean, we have the one over there. How is it possible that I cannot find it? I mean, I only did this airport here just so that we could connect stuff. Oh wait, there it is. Look, there it is. And this has just as much passengers, so the mail issue is resolved. I want these bigger and better planes, because if we have a look, available... What? There is no aircraft. Oh no, wait. I know how this works again. You need to click on the hangar on the airport. Yeah. Anyway, if we take a look at our available airplanes, we've been using the Lockheed Constellation, which is all nice and dandy with its 44 and 15 at 475 kilometers an hour. This goes faster and can carry more. It is also more expensive, but hey, I mean, also it is also unreliable, so it might crash. But I don't know, we will use it regardless. So let's just buy one and see how it does, right? Now apparently there is a gear ratio to this. Usually if it says gear ratio, it's down there, but maybe... No, it's not. I don't say. You can choose the coloring here with the... What? Okay. Huh, that's interesting to say the least. Can I have alternative colored? Refit. Okay, let's not have alternative colored. Well, that's what we had. Maybe that's a little bit much, but you know what? We'll go along with it. We'll have to set up both of them. I wanted to click this though. But if we do this, reverse is not really what we're after, and then black. Now let's go with company colors. I think those are good. Company colors, yeah. Radio. And of course, this is pretty much the only real route that we do have. What's your cargo? Yeah, okay. Alright. And then you are basically going to say same as you. Right, now I'm very curious as to what this will do with the amount of passengers over there. Let us have a look at them in action. Are they that much quicker already? Well, it's also kind of crowded here with airplanes circling about for the, for this one. I do not really know if we can improve this, but... Yeah, now you're gonna land, aren't you? Oh wow, look at how long it takes. Oh, and now you're gonna take off even. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take like forever. Alright, well at least we can see the plane in action over here. That's at least a good thing. Are you gonna take off right now? No, you're just gonna do some loading and unloading. And then you're gonna take off. And these are just all circling about there. Yeah, but this is not working. Is there a way for me to upgrade our airports? We have only small. We do not have large, or hub, or helicopter air. So we only have the small one. And this is all that we can do. But I do wonder, as we are in good standings with Chinford, what if we just do this? No, it's not allowed. I was about to join them up, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that, so... Alright, good to know. Now you should be quicker than the other airplanes. Come on now. Jeez, look at them. This is taking... Are you gonna take... What? I thought it would just run off. Right, okay. Well, we do know that that is not really a thing that's really gonna be very interesting to watch. And I think the two that we do have are too many, but we'll have a look at that in the future. As it stands right now, what we have to do is hook up the bauxite and the passengers. I think we should start with the bauxite, and before I start doing a hell of a lot of track works, I think I've made a mistake over here with this. Now this over here is just a mess, and it's going to be difficult connecting more stuff up to this, and what I should have done in hindsight is have the tracks run like this. We can still do that and have them run in parallel, but I don't know. I think what we should undergo such a transformation once the capacity over here isn't sufficient anymore, which right now capacity on the tracks is not an issue. So we're gonna leave the tracks as is and just tag on the bauxite stations. So I guess what we have to do now is a bit of track works, right? Alrighty guys, you know what I think that we've just done? I think we've just hooked up all the bauxite stations we had available. Now, excuse you, have I set you up to... say what? You need to go to the grocery shop, but you're not. Tell me exactly why is that? Okay, have I done something wrong? I don't know. It should be able to just pass over here on this station, but is it because this is a passenger station and it can therefore not load here? That could be a thing, you know? And if that's a thing, I hope we can expand the station then. I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for train 118 to see if it will in the end take all the bauxite from over there. I think it's just a little bit of a bug with the assigning of... What is this train doing? Like seriously, it's heading all the way over here, but this is not its station. Okay, I guess so. Bit of a surprise here, you know. You have plenty of cargo over there, so... I mean, it can only run at 128 or 112 because that's the fastest wagon that we have available, so... It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, we'll keep an eye out on that, but what we have to do next is we have to take care of the passenger things. Now, I have been thinking about the passengers, and I've had a clever brainwave. I can have those. Know how over here with the double-decker and the thingy, we have like this, well, I wouldn't say pile up, but we still have passengers to and via any station. And that is because when you set up the passenger stuff like this, with like a big station out of town that the passengers get transferred to by bus, what's gonna happen at the start, you know, if the passenger service is not connected, as it is right now, what's gonna happen is that the bus is gonna bring stations over here, and if you... Whoa, have you seen the tunnels? What? This is like true future stuff, look at it! Wow, and even over here! Wow, that's like insane. Also, you know what I see? We actually do need the station there to be adjusted to also accommodate freight loading. Right, we'll have to do that in a moment, but let me just pause it for a moment here. As I was explaining, the catch-22 that you have over here, that in the situation where we're at right now is that passengers from over here are transferred over here, and if this is like a destination for future non-existing trains, then the passengers here will have no destination. They will be transferred over here, and if we do not set it to unload and not load, or also known as transfer, what's gonna happen is the bus, the next time it arrives over here, will take the same passengers back to the town that they came from, and you cannot deliver them over there. I mean, sure you do, but they're not gonna go away. So what's gonna happen is like basically transferring passengers around who do not disappear. So you keep building everything up, and there's a bit of a trick to how the destination system works, in that it works once the first passengers that have no destination set arrive at the destination. That's basically a sign for the system to know, oh hey, there's a viable connection. From now on, I'm gonna spawn passengers with a destination to at least over there. And if there's multiple destinations, of course to multiple destinations then. So that's the catch-22. Like, if you do not, you know, if you do it like this, what's gonna happen is we're gonna transfer them over here, and the system is gonna think we can only have passengers go towards this station and no way back. So this Ronwood does not become a destination, and that's a bit of an issue. Now, I, clever as I am, have thought about this. And I think that the way to solve this would be, if we take our bus, is to do this a little bit different. And let me just show you by setting up the adjusted system. And look at this. You might be thinking, like, damage, are you crazy? Hold on a second. Yeah, this one should be unloading and loading. Hold on a second. Well, basically what I want to do is have like a set of orders where it's 3 to 1. So it arrives here empty, and then basically this is like 2 times, and then we need to do like a reversal. So we do this. So this is basically right now it leaves empty, and then it's again empty. But now it can take passengers from over here. And now I believe all we should do is have it go over to the grocery shop. So we need a set of 4 for a movement of 3. So, and then, oh wait, no, this needs, wait, hold on a second, I'm doing it in the wrong order. So we need to go to the grocery shop. Oh wait, I know what's going wrong, I need to select that. So we need to go to the grocery shop and then over there again. And then we can set the grocery shop to transfer and leave empty. And we should do the same over here. And then it will reset its cycle. So these back to back means it's traveling empty. Now this might seem like ludicrous, you know, and crazy. But what's gonna happen is like it's gonna transfer passengers from this station to this station twice and then once back. And what that will do is it will tell the system that there is a valid destination over here for passengers, and that will mean that we are gonna get also passengers who have this as a destination. And once the, you know, the cargo destination stuff is sorted, we can delete everything but the first 2 orders, and we should have it set up. Now what we also need to do is find the mail van, which I believe to be there, and say you're gonna do the same. Okay, apparently that's not allowed. So we'll have to set this up the same way, but I'll quickly do that. And done. Alright, so we'll see if this theory holds true. We can check it for now by having a look at the thingy. And then say, right, over here. It's a bit difficult to see, but if you look, when the destination is indeed doubled, you will see 2 lines on each connection. Over here there's only a single line. Now I thought we also had this over here fixed. There we do. How's it doing? It's actually passengers building up for some reason. So that means you cannot keep up. How is it doing over here? It's declining at a good pace. But oh wow, Sunstone is like, oh, now it needs petrol. But look at how this has grown, huh? This has grown tremendously. No wonder it can't keep up. We might have to upgrade ships there. But that was not really the point of why we were looking at it. But it's basically the double line situation, and so that should also mean that between Faffingly and Deadstone, if my theory holds truth. I can't believe it, but I guess. You have transfer orders? No, you don't. So maybe my theory isn't exactly truthful, or maybe I'm misreading the lines and these are 2 lines and one is just a darker version of it. That could also be the case, you know, that I'm just not reading it right. But I do know that the double line, like, hey, we can see it over here. Look, this is a single line, and that's true because for the hotels we have it set to transfer. Because I don't want to deliver passengers to a hotel, I want to leech them from them. So, yeah, you know, that's basically my new idea to circumvent this system. Or maybe I've invented it in the past and totally forgotten about it, so it's new for now. Anyway, I think we need to build over here an addition to the station, and I pray hope, that Manfred is going to allow this. So, yeah, fingers crossed here. Ah, balls. What if we do this? Ah, balls. That is such a shame. Alright, okay, plan B is going to be, how are these ratings? There is no ratings. Oh, this is bad. I don't understand it. Where is the train that is supposed to go over here? I'm thinking that I might have something set up the wrong way. Maybe like a signal or so. That is not set up right. Let us just have a quick look at what's happening when the train arrives here at the station. So I'll speed up time a little bit, and we'll see it arrive. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. Let me see what happens here. You go into the depot. Now that's interesting. Let me just, to be sure, remove these signals. Because right now you are in the depot. What if we do it like this? Right now, signals will and cannot be an issue. No. Manfred's grocery shop. It should be working. Why is it not? Like seriously, why is it not? It must be because of the passenger situation. It's the only thing. No, wait, I know why it is. I know why it is. Do you see it? I see it. It is the lack of. Yeah, it is. Look. There. Just watch it go now. Ta-da! Sometimes the situation does not need to be as complex as I thought it would be. Sometimes it's just all about the power, right? There we go, nice. Now it can start loading. It's not as quick anymore now, but good. I think it's time for us to connect the last few bits in terms of passengers, alright? Hold your horses, guys. I saw something passing over here. Chunfing Way. It just sounds so familiar. I cannot help but have a quick look to see if this is near where we're busy. I mean, I can't exclude it really, you know. So for that's a scrap metal yard. For a moment there I thought that was the one. We can, of course, find out where this is. Oh, never mind. It's on the other side of the world, right over there. Okay, we now know that it is not where we are constructing. Right, back to where we were, which is like a half a world away. Let us continue with track building, which I must admit was going rather well. So let's continue that. All right. Alright guys, I think we're getting closer and closer to the point where we have more or less, oh wow, look at how much of this bauxite is already disappearing. Yeah, we are really making a dent in the amount of bauxite that we have over here. But yeah, I think we are also reaching the point where everything is connected. Hooray! But that's only part 1, because part 2 involves getting the supplies to a few places. Now, as it stands currently, I just want to do a quick check on over here. Right, you do get mail now. I can see that this is not coming from a hotel, so over here stuff is working. How is it doing over here? Plenty. Look, okay. So I can see that you're on your way back. Oh wow, and you've made a healthy amount of profit. You've made almost all your value as profit. Wow, that's yeah, that's good. And over here, this still has to any station. But if I were to look over here, still towards any station. So apparently my method is not working. Alright. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this. And basically that means taking the pistol to the mouth with the one bullet and then pulling the trigger, see how it goes. Now, just for reference, let us not do this for the mail and see how it goes, right? Because I am kind of curious if that makes any difference. We can test our theory basically over here. So, doing that though, now that we have everything sorted, the next big job is farm supplies, which we are currently doing nothing with over here. And, well, wait, is this already, what? You've got to be kidding me. Is this happening again right now? Like seriously, is it happening again over here? So, let me just have a look here. You've got to be kidding me. Everything is in a deadlock again because of one stupid signal. Sometimes I just want to cry. I mean, there was no way we could have fixed this over here because, yeah, look, everything is even back to normal. My goodness, what have I been derping with the depots over here? I mean, and the thing is, yeah, I've removed trains from this. I have not added trains. And now it's starting to become an issue, whilst it wasn't an issue previously. Also, would it help if we were to set up like a crossing over here? Perhaps that might help. Not entirely sure. I have my suspicions. But it might just help. That should do it. Yeah, look, now the trains are racing all over the tracks again. Jeez, man, I don't know what it is, you know. Less trains, more problems here. I need to have a look again at how to do a proper signaling for the depots, because I know back in the day I had figured this out, but for some reason right now it's not working. So I need to figure out how exactly to set it up in such a way that the lane that is not going to the depot always has priority. You know, the ongoing trains. I want the trains from the depot to always be the ones waiting. And there is a way to set it up like that with priorities. It's just, yeah, I might have forgotten that just a little. Oh, and wow. Manuel, your skyscrapers. I like. Anyway, also over here back to these towns. We have all of them except Drenningwell connected. I'm gonna leave Drenningwell as is because I just want to see, like, with the updated map, we have a circle here, and this is basically it. We do not have a connection there, but that's so far that's all right. Because we're not really gonna develop stuff over here. If we are gonna do that, we will also have to get a connection there, but we'll worry about that later. So I do think that we got everything covered. The only thing I wouldn't mind having is a connection to Flintburg over here. Now Flintburg, as far as I recall, is only accessible by boat. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I'm secretly also checking all the stuff that we have over here. Don't mind me. Would it be worthwhile to add a station over here, I wonder? Because I would love to have Cordinghead and Flintburg be connected somehow. And I think the only way to really do that is via a station. And we have this one over here. It's only a small distance towards this town. I think we might want to abuse this station over here, also for passengers, and then connect that to Flintburg. Because if we take a look at the grander scheme of things, Let's gonna connect it up to this network, which so far has been separate. And what I do want to do is start connecting all the networks up. Because if we can ship passengers to everywhere, then so can the petrol be done. But, well, you know, I mean, petrol is one thing. There is a reason, I believe, that towns have... Take a look at Sunstone. It says stockpile info, passengers, first stage, mail, second stage, petrol, third stage, food perhaps, fourth stage, goods perhaps, fifth stage. I mean, I don't know, but I can imagine that, you know, that is gonna be the next stage. But that's something that we're gonna have to find out next time when we play more OpenTTD.